Jaron Ennis came out with a bold statement claiming that I will beat both Crawford and Errol Spence by outthinking them. This is exactly what he had to say. When he was talking about Crawford, he stated it's going to be me in there just doing my thing because I'm fighting somebody that is sharp like me. So it's going to be me outthinking him and me putting combinations together, doing my thing and coming out with the win. So that's a great fight because both of them are switch hitters. So I'm looking forward to see if they do clash. How is Crawford going to fight somebody like Jaron Ennis who switched like him? Because so far from what I've seen, Jaron Ennis, when I first laid my eyes on him, I thought he was a pure southpaw. And then the next time I watched him, I saw him in the orthodox stance. I got confused. I thought he was a wholly different fighter. So he a fighter that switch stance and he very comfortable, just like Crawford. Crawford is one of them elite special fighters like Salvador Sanchez, like Hagler, who were able to master switching stance. Crawford, I can't tell if he's a southpaw or orthodox. I believe he's more comfortable fighting southpaw. He fights orthodox till he figure you out, then break you down from the southpaw position. So that's a great fight in the future. In Jaron Ennis, of course he's gonna have to be a guy like Ugas, Thurman, Porter, at least, in order to fight a Crawford or an Errol Spence. But like I said, if he's capable of doing so, he will make the fight very intriguing because Jaron Ennis is one of the most hyped up prospects. I had him as the prospect of the year in 2019. Another hot prospect is a Virgil Ortiz. I don't see them clashing, even though that's the fight I was pushing for. But of course, due to business and Golden Boy not wanting to kind of take that risk too early against a guy where you don't know his potential. So Jaron Ennis is it's very interesting to see who's gonna give him the first big opportunity.
Nah, this DJ, bro. I'm calling out LaPlace, Louisiana, baby. 30 minutes out New Orleans.
Oh, Louisiana, I got you. Appreciate you for hanging in there with me. You know what I'm saying? I had a little technical difficulty that I had to get straight while I was on the show. So go ahead, talk to me. What topic you want to touch on?
Nah, I just wanted to touch on the Jaron Ennis thing, man. I feel like Jaron Ennis, bro, he's a hell of a fighter, bro. He's a hell of a boxer. But the only problem is we just haven't seen him in there with, you know, the likes of the competition that he should be in there with. You know, that's the only problem. So he's calling out Errol Spence, he's calling out Crawford, which I like. I love it. I like the fact he's calling these guys out, you know, but at the same time, these guys don't want to, they don't want to fight this guy, bro. They don't want to fight Jaron Ennis. And the only person I think that Jaron Ennis could get in the ring with right now is like a Sergey Lipinets. You know what I'm saying? Sergey Lipinets is the only person that doesn't really have anything to lose from fighting Jaron Ennis, but he has everything to gain. See, Ugas is already a championship contender because when you hear Ugas' name, you know, you hear Ugas with the Sean Porter. You know, people think Ugas beat Sean Porter.
Right.
A lot of people feel that. Yeah, a lot of people feel Ugas beat Sean Porter. So when you hear Ugas, you think, shit, Ugas should be in there with Errol Spence. Ugas should be in there with Crawford. You know, Crawford lost to Ugas as an amateur. Right. Ugas is a monster.
Yeah.
So at the same time, right. So I feel that the only fight that can boost Jaron Ennis at this time, the only fight is a Sergey Lipinets. If he beats the hell out of a Sergey Lipinets, that will boost his profile and that will make people look at him like, damn, this brother here, he really got what it takes to move to the next level. Because if you remember, Lipinets beat the living head out of Lamont Peterson. He made Lamont Peterson fire.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but I think after that, you know, after what Errol Spence did to Lamont Peterson, I don't think he was, you know, the same anymore. I mean, the way he beat him up, he dismantled him.
I agree. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that because once you take a beating, like once you get your ass whooped, bro, it changes you, man. It does. Yeah. It changes you after you take an ass whooping.
Yeah, now who you see giving Jaron Ennis the first shot? You know, like the big name, like if, for example, like a Ugas, a Porter, a Thurman, a Danny, Errol Spence. Even who is going to be the first big name that fights Jaron Ennis, in your humble opinion? If you're being realistic,
Yeah, realistically, bro, that's hard to determine because because all of them feel like they upper echelon, right? They all got these big egos. You already know what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah,
Keith Thurman, Keith Thurman was unified. Danny Garcia was a champion. So they all feel like, well, why the fuck would I fight a Jaron Ennis who's fighting nobody, even though he's got the skill set? But then, like I said, if you fight this brother, you got a lot to lose. Because if you lose, you out of the picture.
Right.
You out of the picture completely.
Yeah, but it's so packed though that somebody's gonna have to do it. I mean, I think Ugas, for example, if Jaron Ennis beats like Lipernet, for example, I think Ugas might gonna have to face him in order to get a crack at a big title shot, like with a Crawford or an Errol Spence or even a Keith Thurman. I think Ugas is gonna be the one. I think Ugas is gonna be the one.
I agree completely, because Ugas is the only one that hasn't held a belt. Ugas is the only one that hasn't been a belt holder, and Ugas is trying to finally cross that threshold to finally get another shot at a belt. So by him beating a Jaron Ennis, they'll be like, God damn, this dude just beat a Jaron Ennis, up and comer. So like, damn, like we got to put this dude on notice, That's the only person. That's the only person I can really see, because like I say, all these other guys, bro, they got egos, man. Danny Garcia won't fight for a certain amount of money. Keith Thurman not gonna fight for a certain, even though he got bad hands, he's not gonna fight for a certain amount of money. These guys, you pay them. So the only person that I can see really stepping up to the plate is a Ugas, bro. And you dead on point with that one. And that would be a hell of a fight, and I'll pay to see it.
Right, me too. I would love to see that fight. And subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't. And listen to these decafs, aka dumb casual ass fans that don't know ish about boxing, that want to speak my name in vain, but when it's time to pull up, they are a no-show. Like I told y'all, quit hating in the comment section, making me want money, and grow the cojones and call in, because anybody can get it on split decision. AKHi want all the smoke. I'm 500-0, and none of y'all decals got a cojones to call in. Like I said, for the people that don't know ish about boxing, quit ducking AKHi on split decision. For all these people with all these different channels that I don't even know who y'all are, I don't know who y'all lost to, call in and debate AKHi. Grow the cojones. I'm not going to hurt you physically. I'm going to hurt you emotionally, speaking the facts that you don't want to hear. Because facts trump any opinion any given day of the week. When the truth is spoken, the other side is nothing but a lie. Like I always tell y'all, click on the notification bell, click on the subscribe button. I appreciate all my AKHis. I always talk about the decafs, but all my AKHis, y'all right here, you already know this is the boxing brotherhood. But at the end of the day, or at least the night, haters don't bother me. Haters amuse me. So as soon as the show is over, y'all in the comment section talking all that crap, being keyboard warriors. But grow the cojones and debate AKHi instead of proving me right every single time. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take y'all out.